Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another speed build. So this time we're building a house for my Rebuild Oasis Springs project for my save file. Now pay no attention to the lot that this build is on right now. I do end up moving it. I started this off as wanting it to be a restaurant. I wanted to turn this into a restaurant, but you know, somewhere in here, I can't exactly remember when, but I ended up deciding that it would look better as like a residential lot, so I end up moving it to the lot next to the Caliente sisters, like to the Caliente family. That area of Oasis Springs, I end up moving that, this house there. But yeah, that way it's also on a bigger, no, it's not on a bigger lot. I'm mistaken. I'm talking out of my butt. It's not on a bigger lot. This is still on a 30 by 20 lot. And obviously it's a residential lot, but it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, once I'm done with it. And it turned out to cost almost 253,000 simoleons, so it's not cheap by any means, like at all. But yeah, that area of Oasis Springs where the Calientes live, I figured that area would be more like a rich family kind of homes, but all in this Mediterranean / Spanish kind of style. I don't exactly know what this style of home is called. I've heard some people call it Mediterranean, others have called it Spanish style, but yeah, whatever. It's basically all going to be in this Mediterranean style. But yeah, that's where this lot is eventually, and like I said, not cheap, but yeah, we've moved it right now. And I do have to apologize, you guys. I did forget to record me placing all of the windows. Somewhere in there while I was moving it to the new lot, I forgot to hit record again, and I forgot to record me doing the windows. But this build turned out to be super long anyway, so I had to cut out a lot of stuff as well. But yeah, everything is in the video tour. I will be doing a video tour for this build, and I think the video tour is like, I don't know, 3 minutes, maybe more than 3 minutes long, so I show you guys everything. But yeah, so I even show you the bathrooms. I think I show you at least 2 of the bathrooms, 2 of the 3 bathrooms. I know I show you. But yeah, you guys can see everything in like the video tour at the end if you don't want to sit through the whole, speed build, since this build is like 22, almost 23 minutes long, and I have no idea how I'm going to talk for that long. But yeah, I figured this would be for the Garcia family. I have a family in mind for this house that I will have living here, in the save file. But I haven't created them yet, and I probably won't do a video of me creating them, but I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about them. So the family that lives here, I thought there would be a family of 6 Sims, since it is 4 bedrooms. I figured a 6 Sim family would live here, so obviously a mom and a dad. Then they would have 2 teenagers and 2 children. So they're all like older kids, I guess. None of them are like toddlers or anything like that. They're all, the whole house is more like older kid theme. So we have 2 teenagers, and I figured the oldest one of that would be the teenage daughter, and she would be really into writing and movies, and she doesn't want to be an actress, but I figured she might want to be like a director or a screenplay writer or something like that. Then you have the teenage son, and he's really, really, really into gaming and programming. You guys will see once we get to his room. I gave him this whole like gaming setup with multiple monitors and a lot of things. I love how his bedroom turned out. It's probably one of my favorite rooms in the whole house. But yeah, that's the teenage son. And then they also have 2 twin boys, and they're both very alike. They share a room actually, and they're both very active, very into sports and scouts and stuff like that. But they're also very handy in the sense that they love playing with Legos, they love building stuff. And in my mind, I know they can't actually do this in The Sims, but I figured they would love taking apart, certain toys. And, I figured they would be kids that would like taking apart, like their alarm clock, for example, and then they wouldn't know how to put it back together. But they would love taking it apart, seeing how it works, and, you know, stuff like that. They love like experimenting with different things that they can take apart and then try and put back together. But yeah, that's basically the kids, and I figured the dad would be a writer, or more specifically an author. He would be a published author. I figured he would probably write, I don't know, I was thinking maybe like mystery novels or something. He has a really nice study in this house on the first floor where, you know, you can see that it's basically like the no kids allowed room kind of the house, and I figured he would spend most of his time in there writing his like mystery novels, or maybe he writes like, I don't know, probably mystery. I can't see him writing like fantasy novels or anything like that. He would probably write, or maybe like true crime, maybe either mystery or true crime novels or something like that. That would probably be his like genre of writing. And then the mom, I thought she would be a famous art critic. And I know I keep saying like famous author or whatever, but I just thought she would be a very well-known art critic. She would be very successful in her field, and yeah, she's probably like the best that you can get. So yeah, she also paints in her off time, which, you know, isn't all that much. She doesn't have, I don't think she would have all that much free time now that her kids are all not grown up, but they're not toddlers anymore, so she doesn't, you know, feel the need to stay at home or anything like that. They can basically take care of themselves, you know. So yeah, she works a lot, and basically I thought she would be, her like form of relaxing, or her hobby, I guess, would be painting, which is why in the study I put an easel in the study. But it's just like in this one little corner of the room. It's not like a focal point of the room or anything. But yeah, I really like the way this house turned out. It's not a style that I'm particularly like comfortable with building. It's the same with like modern houses. They're not my like strong suit, I guess, but I've been loving them. I've been seeing quite a few people building like these Mediterranean style homes recently. Or like recently, I'm recording this on Friday night, so this is going up on Wednesday. But yeah, so I've had this build done for like, I don't know, like 2 weeks by now. I started it like, I think maybe like the beginning of March, I think, if not earlier. I started it and then got halfway through it, like halfway through the outside, and I never ended up finishing it. And like last week or something, I was like, okay, I just want to finish this. I want to like do more things for my save file, and you know, I was loving the way this build was looking. So yeah, I just really wanted to finish this build. But yeah, so like I said, not really a style that I'm all that familiar with. I've never seen one of these houses in real life before either. So yeah, it's not a style I'm familiar with, but I love how this house turned out, and I can't wait to build more of these styles of homes, since yeah, I'm definitely planning to do more of them for Oasis Springs. But yeah, I hope you guys like how this turned out. Like I said, it started off as it was going to be a restaurant, then it wasn't going to be a restaurant anymore. And yeah, I'm probably the like community lot area for Oasis Springs, like those 4 community lots at the bottom of the map. I was thinking of making them like these Spanish style community lots as well, but I figured that would be a bit too much, since yeah, my Oasis Springs is going to be like a mixture of modern mid-century and then Spanish style, so the different neighborhoods will have different styles of homes in them. But I figured the like community, like yeah, basically like the community area of Oasis Springs will probably be more modern kind of builds. Like that whole area kind of looks like almost like it's just being built or just being developed, and I figured more modern builds would work better there. So yeah, I haven't even started on any of those yet. I have so much left to do for my save file. It's not even funny. I don't know why I'm laughing, since it's probably going to take me... I'm probably going to take a guess and say that the save file won't be finished before the end of the year, if I'm lucky. But yeah, it's going to take me a long time. I still have, I think, 9 lots to do in Willow Creek, and I think like 10 or 12 of them to do in Oasis Springs, and that's just those 2 worlds. I have basically all of Newcrest left to do. There's like 4 or 5 lots done in Newcrest, but the rest of it is just empty. I haven't like even started on Del Sol Valley, or oh my word, I don't even want to think about it. It's yikes. I have a lot left to do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I love working on it and, you know, planning out what styles will go in what worlds and what neighborhoods will look like, and you know, things like that. I find that really, really fun, you know, going in and actually having an idea of what I want to build, not just going in and randomly starting to build. I really like having a plan and an idea of what I want everything to look like. So yeah, I think it's going to look really, really cool once I'm done. But yeah, I hope you guys are liking all of these like rebuilding the worlds like videos that have been going up recently. I know I've posted a lot of these builds, not these builds, but builds and stuff for my save file. I hope you guys don't mind that, but that's almost the only builds I've been doing recently have been for my save file. I've done, you know, the occasional random build here and there, or like build challenge or like stuff like that, but majority of the time these days when I go into my Sims 4, I end up just building for my save file. I end up just building, period. I can't remember the last time I actually played the game, probably like early last week or something. But yeah, I've been loving building and having a lot of fun with it, so I'm taking as much advantage of it as I possibly can. But yeah, we're working on the living room. We're almost done with it actually. Now this house doesn't have a really big dining room or anything, since I figured, you know, the kitchen would be big enough for them to just have a dining room table in the kitchen. You know, they're just 6 Sims, so a round dining table would be more than enough, and I figured they would rather have a really big living room space than a really big, like, you know, basically useless dining room, if I'm honest. I mean, how often do your Sims actually use dining rooms if you put them into a house? I mean, if you have a table in the kitchen or something, they will probably just use that anyway, so a dining room is kind of pointless in my eyes. But yeah, I mean, they have more than enough seating in the kitchen. They have the dining room table and like the bar stools and stuff, but yeah, now we've moved on to the study of the house. I wanted to put more like almost like a bookcase wall against that one wall, but it just wasn't working the way I wanted it to, so we ended up settling for one bookcase. And yeah, we're working on like the little painting corner for the mom, and then obviously the dad has his big like office chair, fancy office chair with, you know, his writing with his desk and stuff where he spends most of his time. But yeah, the backyard actually also has a lot of stuff to do outside. I end up putting in a bar outside, like a big seating area and like a grill, and I even add a swing set and obviously the pool outside as well. So the family has quite a bit of things to do outside if they do end up spending time together, which in my mind probably wouldn't be all that often. They probably don't spend a lot of time together, this family. I think everyone is just, you know, the dad is usually just alone in his office writing. The mom is usually like working or maybe like out at like charity events and stuff like that. I don't think she would be home all that often, and if she is home, I don't see this family as a family that would, you know, sit down and have movie nights or stuff like that. I don't even think they would eat together all that much either. You know, the parents are both very busy, caught up in their own like little world of their careers and stuff, and then the teenagers are all busy with their own stuff. I don't think their oldest son, you know, even leaves his room all that much. You know, the gamer of the family, he probably likes spending most of his time in his room. And then obviously the daughter, you know, she's all over the place. You know, she also likes spending a lot of her time alone writing and, you know, just doing teenage stuff, I guess. And then obviously the kids are like they're very active and all over the place. They have a lot of friends where they spend most of their time, and you know, this family is just all over the place. They're always, you know, busy with something, and most of the time that something doesn't have anything to do with the rest of the family, I guess is what I'm getting at. So yeah, they probably wouldn't do all that much together, but you know, they love each other, but yeah, they just don't have all that much time to spend doing family stuff, I guess. But yeah, so this is going up on Wednesday, and I just remembered that if you guys are watching this on the day that it comes out, we will actually have had a Sims 4 patch come out yesterday, so on Tuesday. We will have had a Sims 4 patch that will have added a new career into the game. Actually, in my mind, it's like 3 new careers, since it's the freelancer career, and you can then choose to have your Sims be either a freelance artist, a freelance writer, or a freelance programmer. And that sounds really, really awesome. Obviously, at the time I'm recording this, I haven't, you know, played with it since it's not even out yet, but I have watched the Max's monthly live stream that they did last week, and I've seen a bit of it there. But basically, from everything that I could see about it and that I could find out and stuff, it looks really, really fun. I think I'm going to love playing with that. And they're also adding like new objects and clothes, and you know, I think mostly like just buy objects. Like, I think I saw a new desk, a new like office chair. They're adding a new laptop into the game, and I have to say, the laptop that we're getting with this free patch looks 1,000 times better than the ones we got with Strangerville. The laptops that we got with Strangerville were just really bulky, and they didn't really look like laptops in my opinion. But yeah, this one we're getting in the patch looks really, really cool. And we'll also be getting, like I said, a new desk, and you know, a bunch of like stuff that kind of go with the careers that we'll be getting. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing all of that stuff, and all of the creator sim items. Those also look really, really cool. And I find it really nice that the Sims team, you know, they add in all of these like cool features and new careers and, you know, free items and stuff, and they add all of that in for free. They're not, you know, asking us to buy a stuff pack or a game pack or whatever to get these careers, or to get even laptops. You know, I know a lot of people was kind of you know, disappointed that they thought they would have to have, you know, bought Strangerville to be able to get laptops, but they're now adding in a free laptop in an update, which is awesome. And you know, I just find it really nice that the Sims 4 team, they give us, you know, extra content for the game. Even if you just have base game, you can still get these like extra things that they add in that they aren't asking you to pay for them, which is really, really nice. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about those like new careers that they're adding, and like new objects and stuff, if you have had a look at it yet. I mean, if you have had a look at it, obviously I haven't yet, but I'll probably tell you guys what I think about it in another video. Probably not later this week, since I'll be pre-recording all of this week's videos, but probably next week when I record again, I will let you guys know what I think about all of the stuff that they've added and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just really excited. And I will also be, okay, so this is going up after I've done that live stream, but I have started live streaming here on YouTube. I'm not confident enough yet with it to take it over to Twitch, which is something I do want to do eventually. I want to live stream on Twitch, but I'm not confident enough with it just yet, so I'm just streaming over here on YouTube. And at the time I'm recording this, I have done 2 streams so far, but by the time you guys are seeing it on Wednesday, I will have streamed again on Sunday, and I will actually have started the like Sims 2 Asylum challenge, and I'm really looking forward to that. It looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, if you guys ever want to catch any of my live streams, normally I stream, so far at least, I have streamed only on Sundays. So usually around 5 p.m. you know, Eastern time, so 2 p.m. Pacific time. But I will always let you guys know in the community tab. I will let you guys know probably like a day in advance, or maybe even more than that in advance. And I will remind you guys on Twitter and, you know, in the community tab of, okay, I'm going live in like 5 hours or 2 hours or whatever. But if you ever want to keep up with me and, you know, find out what I'm doing, see updates and stuff like that, either check the community tab, although I do forget to use it a lot of the time. But most of the time, I will update you guys over on Twitter, and my Twitter is always linked in the description, as well as my Instagram. If it's like a big update or something really exciting, I will put it over on Instagram as well. So yeah, definitely check those two out. But yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to say. I also want to tell you guys, now that I have gotten a hang of this whole live streaming thing, I don't know if I haven't gotten a hang of it just yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on figuring everything out and stuff like that. I do also have a Patreon page that I want to mention really quickly. If you guys didn't know, I have a Patreon page that you can join. I have multiple different tiers set up that you can join to get different rewards and all of that stuff, but some of the rewards include getting early access to some of my videos. You get, you know, patron only videos. You also get things like access to our Discord server, private Discord server. And now that I have started live streaming, I will be starting to do some patron only streams as well. But yeah, I will leave my Patreon link in the description if you guys want to check that out. I also have a special promotion going on there until the 22nd of April, where if you guys join either the $10 or $15 tiers, I will shout you out in one of my videos, and I will leave links to your channel, your like YouTube channel, your Twitter, or any other like social media thing that you would like me to link to. I will leave links to all of those, and I will give you a shout out in one of my videos, and that video will always be up on the channel. So yeah, definitely check that out. All of the information is in the description, and you know, on my Patreon if you want to learn more about it. But yeah, I hope you guys like how this build turned out. Now that I have talked about random stuff for probably way too long. This house is up on the gallery. It's completely custom content free, and all of like the download information will be in the description as always. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it off here, you guys. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're having an amazing day. And I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys.